let's talk about the offense and the MVP watch. We're going to talk about the offense first.
Okay.
So we talked about the defense and time of possession. One thing we're starting to notice, and I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, it's just an observation that I have. This offense has turned into a quick strike offense, which means it is not the same offense that we had traditionally seen where they are a ball control offense. Now, there are times where they control the ball, don't get me wrong, but it seems as of late that this quick strike thing is starting to take over, which is awesome because they're scoring points, but it also means that your defense is going to spend more time on the field because of it. And it's an interesting shift over the last few weeks that we're starting to see with this offense. Again, not saying it's good or bad, just an observation. Are you noticing some of the same things?
Yeah, we're definitely more aggressive than we've ever been, right? We're and that's
which is
because of Brock.
understandable because Brock has earned that, right?
Yeah, Brock has earned that right. I mean, he actually, and that's what I'm saying. I love his posture and how he goes about matriculating through the reads, what he sees on the offense, and what he wants to go after. Notwithstanding, I mean, did you see that Hail Mary throw? Like, he really heaved that motherfucker out there, right? That was everything that he could do, but he got it out there. Like, Brock can make the throws, right? The out route to Brandon Ayuk, that was an NFL throw, okay? That was from far hash to outside the number, right? So
that corner thought he was going to undercut it too, man.
yeah,
He really
he
thought he had
definitely
a
thought that
chance.
he was going to bear down on it, right? So for me, you got to look at what Brock can do, and like things like that make you feel as though like, all right, man, like when he can start making NFL level throws like that, now now we're cooking on a whole nother level because Brock actually sees the field like the back of his hand. So offensively, I feel like we have a run game. We have a run. And hold on, let me say this. It's not the fact that people want to stop Christian McCaffrey, but it's the extended handoffs by Brock as well. All of those short passes that he makes, man, are just an extension of the run game. That's us stealing yards, okay? And people need to know that they have to pick their poison when they go against our offense. So yeah, our offense is a lot more dynamic. It's more aggressive. In case in point today, our offense carried our defense. They did. If in my opinion, without the picks, right? Our offense, and this is an offense that we played against. This is their first game playing with each other, right? This is their first time, right? Who knows what they would have done if this is a grizzled team where they all know who they are inside the offense. They all know where the spots are on the field. They've been through their battles together and they're ready to play us. That could have been a completely different ball game. You see what I'm saying? So for me, yeah, I love where our offense is, and this is the most capable our offense has ever been. This is the most talented our offense has ever been. And in my estimation, this is the most healthy our offense has been in this period of the season throughout all of the years that we've had Kyle.
Yeah, absolutely it is. I mean, we haven't even Kittle's been healthy all year. That's crazy. Debo missed his couple, but Trent Williams missed his couple, but really the offense has been very healthy. CMC, that was like one of the big concerns was, can he stay healthy? Why'd you trade so much? He's been extremely healthy since he's been here. Now he's fought through some things for sure, but he's played. So yeah, I think they just have a lot of continuity on offense right now. And it is allowing them to win in different ways, score in different ways, and decide, hey, depending on this game, we can be this quick strike offense, or we can still do what we've always done, which is control the time of possession. And I think they're choosing to do these things. I think they're choosing to open it up because you do need to win in different ways. In the past, the 49ers would get out ahead of their skis in the playoffs when teams could kind of match their physicality. And it was like, all right, what are you going to do? How are you going to outscore us? That was very hard to do. Now they've got a team and a quarterback that they feel like can match some of these other high-flying offenses in the league. And so they're showcasing that a little bit. So I think they can do whatever it takes to win, but it is nice to see it.
I mean, look at some of the miscues. At this stage of the game, at first, we used to look at some of the stuff that Brock was missing. Maybe Brock was pressing too much. Obviously, we had the 3-game losing streak where we had like pick gate. Brock was throwing like 2 picks a game. But now regularly, right? If you look at how our offense is being moved, just like I mean, and not to call people out, but just to be 100%, we're dealing with BA dropping passes that is hitting him squarely in the hands.
Oh, well,
You know what I'm
that was a
saying?
drop today. Let's be clear about that. That was not a drop today.
That wasn't a drop.
It hit the back of the corner's hand. The corner stuck his hand between the two, and it hit the back of his hand. It never hit BA's hands.
Let me tell you something, bro. If you are going to lean back to the sideline and let the ball hit you in your chest, and
it didn't hit him in the chest. That's what I'm saying.
To let the ball hit you in your chest, not
okay.
let the ball hit you in your chest. And you're leaning back to let the ball hit you in your chest. Okay. Like, I feel as though that Brandon Ayuk could have simply extended his arms to go get the ball rather than let the ball hit him in his chest. All right. And if you don't want that, all right, let's throw that away, right? Let's say agree to disagree. Okay. Let's throw that one away. The go ball, I mean, the ball up the sideline to Brandon Ayuk, he tripped. It wasn't an overthrow. He tripped to get that ball out to Brock. Like that was another one that just got left out there.
I also don't blame that on him. I don't blame it on Purdy either. Here's how I saw it. And I'll have to go back and watch it, but here's how I saw it. The way Ayuk was looking is he was looking for the ball to be on the inside shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And then Brock put it on the outside shoulder. So they saw it two different ways. He's expecting inside, Brock throws it outside. And so now he's in a position where he's got to kind of turn and maneuver. And yes, he does trip, but not because he's like clumsy or whatever. He was expecting it on the inside shoulder. Brock threw it on the outside shoulder. I'm not saying who's right or wrong. They just didn't see that play the same. I don't know. I don't really put that on BA either.
Okay. Yeah, respect. You know, and the first one, you know, the ball could have been out there a little bit more too. BA, you could have said that BA's posture of leaning back was because maybe he was waiting on the ball because the ball got out there a little late.
Well, and I want to be clear. I'm not putting either on Brock. You know what I mean? I just don't think it was a BA problem. I don't think it was a Brock problem either. It just sometimes defenders make good plays. That first one was a good play. And the second one was to me, I read that as them not being on the same page.
Okay.
I could be wrong though. I'll go back and watch it. You might be right.
Yeah, we're about to watch. You know, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna call each other as soon as we look at it.
Okay. Let's talk about the other half of this topic, which is the MVP watch. So what happened today is that two guys are out of the MVP watch. Dak Prescott got absolutely obliterated. Tyreek Hill didn't play. So those guys are now out. It really is CMC and Brock. And if you want to throw a third person in, the horse that's coming from the back and is passing everybody else up that is getting interesting because he's going to have 45 plus touchdowns is all of a sudden Josh Allen. Those are the only guys right now. And to me, it's like Purdy, CMC, and then Allen is down here. Allen's going to have to win out, which I think Buffalo's actually going to win that division. We'll talk about it here in a minute as far as teams that might be able to compete with the 49ers. But that being said, I think at this moment, it is clearly Brock and CMC 1 and 2, however you want to look at that. Purdy had 4 touchdowns today. CMC had 3. They both are just keeping pace with each other. It's really fun to watch, but those are your two MVPs right now.